in our village relationship. So then I'll start. This is verse number 53. Ama sabakara pake iha korite na jujai na loha devata sajja na kora anjai. Therefore, it does not behoove you to act like this. Don't take our paraphernalia for worship of the demigods. Don't create a disturbance in this way. Prabhu ko he Toma sabake dila ebar Toma sabar Bhartahabe Paramasundar. The Lord replied, my dear sisters, I give you the benediction that your husbands will be very handsome. Pandita vidagda juva danyavan Sata sata putra habe chirayu matiman. They will be learned, clever, and young, and possess abundant wealth and rice. Not only that, but you will each have 7 sons who will all live long lives and be very intelligent. Barashuni kanya ganer antare santosh bahire bhartsana kore mityaros. Hearing this benediction from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the girls were inwardly very happy, but externally, as is natural for girls, they rebuked the Lord under the pretense of anger. Gonakanya Palaila Naivedya Loya Taredaki Kohe Prabhu Zakrode Hoya. When some of the girls fled, the Lord called them in anger and advised them as follows. Jadi Naivedyana Deho Hoya Kripani Bura Bharta Habe Ara Chari Chari Satini. If you are miserly and do not give me the offerings, every one of you will have an old husband with at least 4 co-wives. Iashunita sabar mane hoila by konekichu jane kiba deva vishta hoy. Hearing this supposed curse by Mahaprabhu, the girls, considering that he might know something uncommon or be empowered by demigods, were afraid that his curse might be effective. Aniya Naivedya Thana Samukedarila Kaya Naivedya Tare Ishtavaradila. The girls then brought the offerings before the Lord, who ate them all and blessed the girls to their satisfaction. Emata Chaupaya Sab Lokaredekaya Emata Chaupaya Sab Lokare dekaya duka karo mane nahe sabe sukapai. When this cunning behavior of the Lord with the girls became known to the people in general, it did not create misunderstandings among them. Rather, they enjoyed happiness in these dealings. Egdin Vallabhacharya Kanya Lakminam Devata Pujite Aila Kori Ganga Snan. One day, a girl named Lakshmi, the daughter of Vallabhacharya, came to the bank of the Ganges to take a bath in the river and worship the demigods. Tarideki Prabhur Hoila Sabila Saman Lakmi Chute Prita Paila Prabhura Darshan. Seeing Lakshmi Devi, the Lord became attached to her, and Lakshmi, upon seeing the Lord, felt great satisfaction within her mind. Sahajika Priti Duhar Korila Udai Baya Baba Chana Tabu Hoila Nisjoy. Their natural love for each other awakened, and although it was covered by childish emotions, it became apparent that they were mutually attracted. Duhadeki duharachite hoila ulas, deva puja chale koila, duhe parakash. They both enjoyed natural pleasure in seeing each other, and under the pretext of demigod worship, they manifested their feelings. Prabhu kohe amapuja amim maheshwar amare pujile pabe abhishita bar. The Lord told Lakshmi, just worship me, for I am the Supreme Lord. If you worship me, certainly you will get the benediction you desire. Lakmitara angedila pushpachandan malikaram maladiya korilabandan. On hearing the order of the Supreme Lord, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lakshmi immediately worshipped him, offering sandalwood pop and flowers for his body, garlanding him with malika flowers and offering prayers. Prabhu Tara Pujapaya Hasita Hashite Lagila Shloka Pari Tara Bhava Angikara Koila. Being worshipped by Lakshmi, the Lord began to smile. He recited a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam and thus accepted the emotion she expressed. Sankalpo vidita sadvyo bhavitinam mad archanam mayanu modita soso satyo bhavitam arhati. Let me see this verse. My dear gopis, I accept your desire to have me as your husband and thus worship me. I wish your desire to be fulfilled because it deserves to be so. Do we have a Bengali yeah. Do we have it? Or do you have this volume, Adi Lila, chapter 14, in just a regular volume?
Yes, Adi Lila, chapter 14. Yeah, on top.
Okay. Because I don't know by how this is divided, if I read the first column, I think I read it right. Sankalpo vidito sadvyo bhavatinam madarchanam mayanu modita so satyo bhavitam arhati. I believe that's right. Adi 14. All right. Okay, I'll just go on. My dear gopis, I accept your desire to have me as your husband and thus worship me. I wish your desire to be fulfilled because it deserves to be so. Emata lila kore duhe gela gare gambira chaitanya lila kebujite pare. You can forget about it. Yeah. After thus expressing their feelings to each other, Lord Chaitanya and Lakshmi returned home. Who can understand the great pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Chaitanya Chapoya Deki Premi Sarvajan Sachi Jagannathe Deki Dana Olahan. When the neighboring people saw the naughty behavior of Lord Chaitanya, out of love for him, they lodged complaints with Sachi Mata and Jagannath Misha. Ekadina Sachi Devi Putrere Bhartsiya Daribare Gela Putra Gela Pataya. One day, Mother Sachi went to catch her son, wanting to rebuke him, but he fled from the spot. Uchishta Garte Tyakta Handira Upar Masi Chachen Suke Prabhu Deva Vishwambar. Although he is the maintainer of the entire universe, once the Lord sat upon some rejected pots in the pit where the remnants of food were thrown after the pots had been used for cooking. Sachiasi Kohe Kene Asuchi Chunila Gangasnan Korajai Apavitra Hoila. When Mother Sachi saw her boy sitting on rejected pots, she protested, "Why have you touched these untouchable pots? You have now become impure. Go and bathe in the Ganges." Ihashuni Matake Kohila Brahmagyan Vishmita Hoya Mata Korela Snan. Hearing this, Lord Chaitanya taught his mother about absolute knowledge. Although amazed by this, his mother forced him to take a bath. The absolute knowledge explained by the Lord to his mother is described by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrita Pravaha Bhashya as follows. The Lord said, "Mother, that this is pure and that is impure, assuredly a worldly sentiment with no basis in fact. You have cooked food for Lord Vishnu within these pots and offered the food to him. How then can these pots be untouchable? Everything in relationship with Vishnu is to be considered as expansion, is to be considered an expansion of Vishnu's energy. Vishnu, the Supersoul, is eternal and uncontaminated. How then may these pots be considered pure or impure?" Hearing this discourse on absolute knowledge, his mother was very much astonished and forced him to take a bath. Kabuputra Sange Sachi Korela Shayan Deke Dibya Loka Ase Barila Bhavan. Sometimes taking her son with her, Mother Sachi would lie down on her bed, and she would see that denizens of the celestial world had come there, filling the entire house. Sachi bole Jahaputra bolaha Bapire Matri Agya Paya Prabhu Chalila Bahire. Once Mother Sachi told the Lord, "Please go call your father." Receiving this order from his mother, the Lord went out to call him. Chalite Charane Nupur Baje Janjan Shunichama Kita Hoila Pita Matarman. When the child was going out, there was a tinkling of ankle bells from his lotus feet. Hearing this, his father and mother were struck with wonder. Mishra Kohe Ebora Adbhuta Kohini Shishurya Shunya Pare Keni Nupurera Dwani. Jagannath Mishra said, This is a very wonderful incident. Why is there a sound of ankle bells from the bare feet of my child? He didn't have any ankle bells on. Sachi kohe arak ek adbhuta dekila divya lok ashi angana barila. Mother Sachi said, I also saw another wonder. People were coming down from the celestial kingdom and crowding the entire courtyard. Kiba kola hola kore bujite napari kahake ba stuti kore anuman kabi. They made noisy sounds I could not understand. I guess they were offering prayers to someone. Mishra Bodhi Kichu Hauk, Chinta Kichunai, Vishwambarer, Kushala Hauk, Ematra Chai. Jagannath Mishra replied, never mind what it is. There is no need to worry. Let there always be good fortune for Vishwambar. This is all I want. Ekdin Mishra Putrer, Chapaya Dekiya, Dharma Shikka Dila Bahu Bhartsana Korea. On another occasion, Jagannath Mishra, seeing the mischievous acts of his son, gave him lessons in morality after rebuking him greatly. Ratre Swapna Deki Ek Ashi Brahman Mishrare Kahaye Kichu Sarosha Vachan. On that very night, Jagannath Mishra dreamt that a Brahmin had come before him speaking these words in great anger. Mishra tumi putrer tatwa kichwina jan, Bhartsana Dharana Kora Putra Kore Man. My dear Mishra, you do not know anything about your son. You think him your son, and therefore you rebuke and chastise him. Mishra Kohe Deva Siddha Muni Kenenoi Jese Bora Hauk Matra Amar Tomai. Jagannath Mishra replied, this boy may be a demigod, a mystic yogi, or a great saintly person. It doesn't matter what he is, for I think he is only my son. Putrara Lalana Shikka Pitar Swadharma Amina Shikale Kaiche Janibe Dharman Marma. Putra Lalana Shika Pitara Swadharma Amina Shikale Kaiche Janive Dharma Marma. It is the duty of a father to educate his son in both religion and morality. If I do not give him this education, how will he know of it? Viprakohe Putra Jadi Daiva Siddhahoy Swata Siddha Jnana Tabe Shika Vyartahoy. The Brahmin replied, if your son is a transcendental mystic boy with self-effulgent perfect knowledge, what is the use of your education? Mishra Kohe Putra Kene Nahe Narayana Tatapi Pitara Dharma Putrara Shikaya. Mishra Kohe Putra Kene Nahi Narayana Tatapi Pitar Dharma Putrara Shikana. Jagannath Mishra replied, even if my son is not a common man, but Narayana himself, still it is the duty of a father to instruct his son. Emate duhe koran dharma vichar vishuddha vatsalya mishra nahi jani ar. In this way, Jagannath Mishra and the Brahmin discussed the principles of religion in the dream. Yet Jagannath Mishra was absorbed in unalloyed parental mellow, and did not want to know anything else. In this way, Jagannath Mishra and the Brahmin discussed the principles of religion in the dream, yet Jagannath Mishra was absorbed in unalloyed parental affection and did not want to know anything else. Eta shuni dvijagela hoya anandita Mishra Jagiya Hoila Parama Vishmita. Being very pleased, the Brahmin left after talking with Jagannath Mishra, and when Jagannath Mishra awakened from his dream, he was very much astonished. Bandhu Bandhava Stane Swapna Kohila Shunya Sakala Lok Vishmita Hoila. He related the dream to his friends and relatives, and every one of them was very astonished to hear it. A Mata Sishu Lila Kore Gorachandra Dine Pita Matar Badaya Ananda. In this way, Gaurahari performed his childhood pastimes and day after day increased the pleasure of his parents. Kata Dine Mishra Putra Kate Kadidila Alpa Dine Dwadasha Val Akara Sikaila. After some days, Jagannath Mishra inaugurated the primary education of a son by performing the Hatikadi ceremony. Within a very few days, the Lord learned all the letters and combinations of letters. The 12 phala or combinations of letters are called Refa, Murdanya or cerebral, Na, Dantavya, dental, Na, Ma, Ya, Ra, La, Pa, Ri, Li, and Li. Hatikadi is the primary educational beginning. At the age of 4 or 5 years, on an auspicious day called Vidyaramba, marking the beginning of primary education, there's a ceremony worshiping Lord Vishnu, and after that the teacher gives the child a long chalk pencil. Then, guiding the hand of the student, he instructs him how to write the letters of the alphabet, A, E, E. By writing A, E, or how's it go? A, Harsha, E, Dirga, E. Okay. E, by writing big letters on the floor. When the child is a little advanced in writing, he is given a slate for his primary education, which ends when he learns the 2-letter combinations, which are called phala, as mentioned above. Balya Lila Sutra E, Koil Anukram, Iha Vistar Jachan Dasha Vrindavan, Balya Lila Sutra E, Koil Anukram, Iha Vistari Jachan Dasha Vrindavan. This is a synopsis of the childhood pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, placed herewith in chronological order. Vrindavan Das Thakur has already elaborately explained these pastimes in his book Chaitanya Bhagavat. Ateva e lila sankepe sutra koila punarukte baye vistariya na kohila. I have therefore made only a brief summary. Being afraid of repetition, I have not elaborated upon this subject matter. Shri Rupa Raghunath Padijara As Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishna Das. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishna Das, narrate Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus end the Bhakti Vedanta purports to Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, 14th chapter describing Lord Chaitanya's childhood pastimes. ¿Entendiste?
Yeah, something.
Okay. Okay. Hariharaya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama
Hariharaya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan.
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan.
Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan.
Giridhari Gopinatha Marana.
Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra. Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath. Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath. H.I. Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan. Jaite Vignana Shabishta Puran. H.I. Gosai Jarmui Taradas. Asavar Pada Renu Mora Panchagras. Tadir Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas. Janame Janame Mo E Abhilas. H.I. Gosai Jabe Brache Goilabas. Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash. Anande Bolo Hari Bacha Vrindavan. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majayaman. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Makoriyash. Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Makoriyash. Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharva Govinda Sundar Jo Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravachakracharya Ashta Tara Sada Shishimad Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravachakracharya Ashta Tara Sada Shishimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravachakracharya Ashta Tara Sada Shishimad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Bharga Ki Jai. Namachar Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Prem Sigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Vishvavaranya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Srila Bhakti Kushamashra Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Srila Bhakti Tilak Nehriya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Ram Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Shriman Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Shri Kuladvip Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswati Mat Ki Jai. London Sri Chaitanya Saraswati Mat Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopi Govardhan Sham Kana Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jo Ki Jai. Shri Purushottam Dham Ki Jai. Baladev Subhadra Jagannath Jo Ki Jai. Bhakti Vigna Vinashaya Shena Shingadev Ki Jai. Bhakta Prabhara Shri Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. Swami Veda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Gaur